What's going on, y'all? You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. My name is 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵, and I truly appreciate you guys for being here with me. So, how have you guys been? You liking my new sexy hair and everything? Today we're going to talk about a new Xen protocol, or technically it's a new Xen game called Xen.Game. It allows you to get a lot more Xen tokens, but you're competing with other people. And it's a little bit like a DXN, a little bit like the X1 or burning Xen tokens for the X1, XN tokens, where you're competing with other people, and whoever sacrifices the most Xen tokens get the most other Xen tokens in this case. But with X1, you get more X1 tokens. With DBZen, you get more Ethereum tokens on the Ethereum network anyways. So this is going to be very interesting. But before I get into that, I want to read some comments from my subscribers. Really appreciate you guys. The first comment that I have is from Eddie Valentino. Benito, great video. What happened with the speed there, like your rhythm in the previous content, but it's your choice and style, which is most appreciated anyhow. Oh yeah, so with this video, when I was explaining the BRC20 token, I accidentally put it on 1.5 speed. So if you want to listen to it again, just, slow the speed down. Anyways, he says, it's a new world opening up with the BRC20 tokens. How's your experience once you buy the sats with the token? How do you see for certain that you got the token? Then where are prices to be seen and how to sell it? As you are the greatest channel, maybe you could touch up on that topic. Keep up the good work. Yes. You can go up there to look at my video where I described in detail ordinals and how to get them and how to buy them and all that stuff. And then of course, under it, I said, you can see the prices here. For example, 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘦 is about 6 cents. Go to unisat.io to see prices of coins like 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘺. Next, we have a token from 𝘊𝘰𝘳𝘊𝘺420 that says, geez, shilling a helium token now? I'll give away my HNT miner. The helium miner manufacturers are total scammers. Will take more than 30 weeks to receive the miner. The Polkadot shilling 4 years late as fuck. Solid ass information though. Thanks for the acknowledgement at the end. I responded at the end, yeah, LOL. I would only recommend buying helium miner now during the bear market. So in 2025, we'll be making a lot of profit. Yes. Helium token and its helium routers connect to Internet of Things devices and allows you to gain some tokens by sharing the network with other people that are close to you. Let's say 1 mile from you, 2 miles from you, in a mesh network, in a peer-to-peer network. Okay, when you send this information back and forth, Helium can use this information. It's private information, right? Of course, Helium can use this information to do some data analytics, to do some different aspects like that. But yes, it takes forever to receive the helium miner. The fastest way to do this is to go on eBay and to get the helium miners that already exist. Go on eBay, buy them. They're very expensive, although they're a little bit cheaper now. Now they should be about $300, $400. But during the bull market, they're about $1,000, $2,000. Okay, so just go on eBay and you'll be able to find it. Next, we have a comment from 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵 that says, just recently started to research Xen. Very nice. I love how you guys just chat away nonchalantly. Nice. Yes, this is the interview that I had with Jack Levin. We had a great talk. We might have to do another interview again. The interview lasted about an hour or so it was a great time. Discussed many topics. Xen is going to go to the moon. Next, we have a comment from Freaking Freaky. Bro, I'm embarrassed about Pulsechain and PulseX too. Yes. So I was talking about Pulsechain and PulseX. Listen, Pulsechain, PulseX, especially PulseX, is about 1/3 of the price below the sacrifice price, which is kind of trash. Pulsechain is also below the sacrifice price, but only about 10% below the sacrifice price. Kind of annoying, kind of trash, but Pulsechain and PulseX is going to absolutely explode. My estimation is that Pulsechain is going to do about 1,000x from its all-time low. Its all-time low was like 3 zeros and a 7 cents. So it was about 30% below the sacrifice price. Or what is that, 7/10,000ths of a penny was the all-time low price. I think it's going to do 1,000x of that price. Okay, so 1,000x of that all-time low will be about 7 cents. I think Pulsechain will be about 7 cents at the end of 2025. Okay, PulseX will be about maybe 1 cent, 2 cents at the end of 2025. So we'll see. And then finally, we have a comment from a longtime subscriber, Rolando, that says, that says, finally, a meme coin with first principles. I'm all over this one. I mean, 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘰𝘺 was my gateway into crypto. And even though I got wrecked like an old first girlfriend, Lei, that cheats on you, Shiba Inu holds a special place in my heart, and I will never forget that night for both. Okay. Yes. Yeah, Shiba Inu is a great coin. And he's talking about Xen Doge too. Xen Doge is also a great coin too, but I would pay attention to Xen Doge. It's going up and down. Buy a little bit. It's very, very cheap. It might explode, but pay attention to it because coins like 𝘊𝘰𝘯𝘕, they have a lot of bugs with them. They're not really working that well. I don't know what's going on with 𝘊𝘰𝘯𝘕, but Xen Doge is a small Zen type token. Pay attention to it. It will explode, but just keep your eyes peeled. Okay, what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about a token called Xen.Game. I know my face is pretty, but it's blocking everything. We're going to talk about a token called Xen.Game. Okay, so what is Xen.Game? Xen.Game is a decentralized and trustless blockchain game hosted on the Ethereum network and more chains. Here is the too long didn't read explanation of how game works. Xen.Game is an exciting jackpot game where the ultimate winner is the last person to acquire a key at the end of the round. During the round, participants have the opportunity to buy tokens, extend the timer, positioning themselves for victory. The cost of each token gradually rises as keys are purchased. Okay? Players who possess keys receive continuous stream of passive income from the game. Okay? So this is very similar to what happens with DBZen. You buy these keys, and then as days go on, every single day, you receive some rewards. Okay? When the timer reaches 0, the individual who purchases the final key emerges as the triumphant winner. Other fun features. A large portion of the game's revenue is allocated to the burn fund, okay, which can be used to buy and burn Xen tokens from Uniswap. Any player that has the ability to initiate this action will be credited with the on-chain record of the Xen tokens burned. And the reason why this is important is because anytime you burn Xen tokens, it gives you an allocation of the new layer 1 that Jack Levin is creating called X1, okay? And you can receive some XN tokens. You will receive more XN tokens the more Xen tokens that you burn, okay? Next, we have Apex NFT holders, which I have about 6 or 7 Apex NFTs, enjoy a continuous stream of passive income derived from each key purchase during a round. Players have the option to register personalized vanity names, which are shown on their participants when they are in the winning position. Okay, the experiment belongs to the community, and thus the creators must play by the same rules as everyone else. Okay, there's no developer fees, no administrator fees, and no pre-mine allocations. Okay, so this is obviously makes it fair crypto. Okay, because we want to use the fair crypto principles that Jack Levin talks about all the time. Okay, so the game begins with a jackpot of Ethereum and 12 hours on the timer. Players can purchase 1 or more tokens with Ethereum and put themselves in the winning position. The last player who purchases a full key before the timer reaches 0 wins the grand prize. Here's the catch though. Each time a key is purchased, 30 seconds are added to the timer. So the timer will increase by 30 seconds every single time someone buys some keys, okay? But it will not be longer than 12 hours, okay? So DBZen has a timer that's about 24 hours. This one is going to have a timer that is 12 hours, okay? Now you can zoom into here and look at the details. Let's see how it looks. This is the way it looks. This is, you can withdraw your earnings, reinvest your earnings that you get. You can even buy some keys. Right here, they're buying keys for 0.02 Ethereum, which is actually kind of expensive. Well, actually, no, that's about $30. $40. Recent activity. These are all the people that can buy the tokens that you can see. You can put your vanity name, like this person named Anna. Put their name, Mike put their name. I'm going to explain that a little bit more. So it's a fair launch crypto. What does fair launch mean? Preceding the game is a 90-second fair launch event during which players have the opportunity to purchase keys at an equal price. Now, I think this is a only one-time thing. In fact, it is a one-time thing because it's the launch, right? So before it actually launches, we're going to have 90 seconds that happens, okay? And then everyone can joust for position to get as many keys as they want, okay? In fact, let me read it. Participants in the event will contribute Ethereum during the allocated time. And when the timer runs out, a total of 10 million tokens will be issued to the players, proportion to their contributions. Okay, so they will give out 10 million keys during these 90 seconds. The Ethereum raised during the event will fund the initial pot and determine the starting price of a key. Once the game begins, the price of the keys will increase slightly with each purchase. Okay, so every time someone purchases a key, the price of the key itself will increase for the next person, or even if you want to buy another key again yourself. So keys. A very little key will open a very heavy door. Purchasing a key puts a player in a winning position and entitles them to a portion of the game's ongoing revenue. The starting price of a key will be 1/10,000,000th of the starting jackpot value. Okay, really? Because that's what happened during the fair launch. 10 million keys were distributed. The revenue collected from key purchases is distributed in 4 ways. 50% will be to all of us, the key holders. 30% will go to the jackpot, where only one person wins that. 15% will go to the burn fund, because they're doing good things for the Xen ecosystem. They're doing a buy and burn, which is very similar to Pulsechain and PulseX that does buy and burns. And then finally, 5% will go to all the people that own Apex NFTs or ZenFTs. If you don't have an Apex NFT, I highly, highly recommend that you get an Apex NFT. They're going to be worth so much money in about a year or two. They're kind of expensive because you have to burn tokens to get them. The cheapest one that you can get right now, you're going to have to spend about $500 to burn Xen. And then on top of that, the Xen NFT itself, if you're going to do it for the maximum turn, it's going to be about $800, $700. Okay. So 50% is distributed to key holders, like I said before, each key holder receiving a share proportion to the amount of keys that they hold. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. So when the price of the keys reaches 1/1,000,000th of the jackpot value, right? So the key started off at 1/10,000,000th of the jackpot value, and is eventually going to reach the 1/1,000,000th of a jackpot value because the keys increase in price with every single purchase. Okay. The price of a key resets to 1/10,000,000th of the jackpot value. This reset mechanism ensures the elasticity, very hard to talk, of the key supply and manufacturers periods of accelerated demand during which users are offered a 90% discount on keys. Okay. So, they have many charts about this. Go on the website. By the way, the website is docs.xen.game. Okay. I'm going to have it in the description below. docs.xen.game. Next, we have the burn fund. Okay. So, the burn fund collects Ethereum, the purchase of buying Xen on the open market and burning it. Okay. The fund's Ethereum balance will be publicly visible, and any user can choose to execute the buy and burn function at that time. Okay. The wallet which executes the transaction will be credited with the burn record. This is very important. Like I said earlier, this is how you get your X1 tokens, and will be entitled to the corresponding XN airdrop. Yes, the X1 XN airdrop. Okay. You can read some more about it, but that's pretty much it. If you click the button and allow the burn to happen, and it burns about 15% of the revenue that it's in the systems, okay, you will receive that burn record. Next, we have the Apex fund. Okay, the Apex fund collects Ethereum for the purpose of rewarding players who have Apex NFTs. Yes, buy Apex NFT. Registered with the Xen.Game contract. So you need to register it with this actual website in order for you to receive some of that. Okay, it's about 5%. 5% of the revenue, of the reward, okay, will go to you. Okay, and this is how it works. Me, myself, I have a rare Xen NFT, Apex NFT. So I'm going to get about 13%. Epic gets 19%. Legendary gets 32%. Exotic gets 29%. And 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘦 gets 6%. The allocation for each class will be split evenly by all NFTs registered within the class. If there are no NFTs for a particular class registered, the allocation for that class will be distributed to the other classes. Okay? The contract will check a user's Apex ownership upon registration and upon claiming rewards. Okay, so read more of this to get into it. It's really cool, really awesome. And you're going to get about 5% of the rewards. Now, 5% may seem small, but who cares? It's free money. You own the Xen NFT. You're going to have the Xen NFT whether Xen.Game exists or not. So, okay. So here's the most important part, the end game. Okay. Should the timer ever reach 0, the round will end. Okay. The jackpot will be distributed in 4 ways. By the way, the timer will never be longer than 12 hours. Okay, so I don't know why they say will end. It's going to end. Okay, there can only be one person that's in the pole position or in the top position. That person gets the 50%. Now, it's kind of like a race condition because every single time that you buy keys, it extends the timer by about 30 seconds, but the timer can only be 12 hours at a maximum. Okay, so you're racing to increase the time by 30 seconds, but other people are also trying to increase the time by 30 seconds by buying a token. Okay, and because they want to be in the last position, they want to be in the pole position right before the 12-hour timer ends. And once that happens, they receive 50% of the prizes that day. Okay. So everyone else that just bought keys like regular people, they receive 20% of the prize. Okay. Then finally, the Apex fund receives 20% of the prize. Okay. And by prize, I mean, this is how much Ethereum you will receive, right? Just like DBZen, you're going to have to pay an Ethereum fee to then receive some of these prizes, okay, to receive part of this fund. Finally, 10% is going to go to the next round, okay? So 10% of the Ethereum is going to go to the next round. The end game distributions are triggered when someone attempts to purchase a key after the timer has reached 0. Yes, this timer can only last 12 hours. At maximum. All keys are burned and all Apex NFTs are unregistered. So every single time that you want to do this, you have to register your Apex NFT, okay? The next round will begin 24 hours later after the timer is over, beginning with a new fair launch event. Wow, this happens a lot. This is crazy. This is wild. Okay, so people are going to have to pay attention to this. So even though DXN is kind of passive, sort of passive, this is not passive at all, okay? So you're going to have to pay attention to this all the time. And then finally, we have vanity names where you can put your name in it. You're going to have to pay a little bit of a price to put your name in it. And then you get to show off that you're at the top position. So I could put Bitcoin Benito. And if I'm the last person to do it, the time is going to extend by 30 seconds. But my name will be at the top position, the pole position. Okay. So it's really, really cool. This is really awesome. I'm definitely going to get into this. I wonder when it's going to come out. Follow their Twitter. It should tell you when it's going to come out. And I'm telling you this because I thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Let's get this money.